Understanding the Management Process by Jeremiah Brinson. First, we want to talk about what is management. And management is the process of coordinating people and other resources to achieve the goals of an organization. There are four main resources of management: material resources, human resources, financial resources, and informational resources, all in which are used to obtain organizational goals. Material resources are tangible, physical resources an organization uses. Human resources are the department of the business or organization that deals with the hiring, administration, and training of people. Financial resources are the funds an organization uses to meet its obligations to investors and creditors. Informational resources is strictly the data used in an organization. Then we have the management process, which is a process made up of four functions: planning, organizing, leading and motivating, and controlling. Planning is establishing an organization goals and deciding how to accomplish them. It is also often referred to as the first management function due to the fact that all other management functions depend on planning. There are four types of plans, including strategic plan, tactical plan, operational plan, and contingency plan. Next, we have organizing. And organizing is grouping of resources and activities to accomplish some end result in an efficient and effective manner. Next, we have leading and motivating. Leading is defined as the process of influencing people to work toward a common goal. Motivating is the process of providing a reason for people to work in the best interests of the organization. Leading and motivating are essential activities because of their importance of the organization's human resources. Next, we have controlling. And controlling is the process of evaluating and regulating ongoing activities to ensure that goals are achieved. Next, we want to talk about the levels of management. There are many levels of management. First, we have the top manager, who is the executive who guides and controls the overall fortunes of the organization. Next, you have the middle manager, who implements the strategy and major policies developed by top management. Next, you have the first line manager, a manager who coordinates and supervises the activities of and operating of employees. Next, you have the financial manager, a manager who is primarily responsible for an organization's financial resources. Next, you have the operations manager, who manages the systems that converts resources into goods and services. You have marketing manager, who is responsible for facilitating the exchange of products between an organization and its consumers. You have a human resources manager, who is in charge of managing an organization's human resources program. You have administrative manager, who is not associated with any specific function area, but who provides overall administrative guidance and leadership. Next, we want to talk about the key skills of a successful manager. There's several skills here. You have the conceptual skill, the ability to think in abstract form; analytical skills, the ability to identify problems correctly, generate responsible alternatives, and select the best alternatives to solve the problems; interpersonal skills is the ability to deal effectively with other people; technical skills, specific skills needed to accomplish a specialized activity; and communicational skills, the ability to speak, listen, and write effectively. Next, we want to talk about leadership and what is leadership. Leadership is defined as the ability to influence others, and a true leader strives for voluntary cooperation. There are different types of leaders. Autocrat leadership is task-oriented leadership style in which workers are told what to do and how to accomplish it without having to say in any decision-making process. You got your participative leadership style in which all members of the team are involved in identifying essential goals and developing strategies to reach those goals. And you got your entrepreneurial leadership is a personality-based leadership style in which managers seek to inspire workers with a vision that can be accomplished to benefit all stakeholders. What is decision making? We want to talk about decision making. And what is decision making? And it's the act of choosing one alternative from a set of alternatives. There's a decision making process. Uh, you you have the identifying the problem, generating alternatives, selecting an alternative, and implementing and evaluating a solution. The problem is the discrepancy between an actual condition and desired condition, the difference between what is occurring and what one wishes would occur. The next step after the problem has been defined is to generate alternatives. Certain strategies, such as brainstorming in groups discussions and encouraging group members to participate to come up with new ideas, can aid in the generating of creative alternatives. Next, you have finally decisions. Final decisions are impacted by many decisions such as financial constraints, human and informational resources, time limits, legal obstacles, and political factors. Therefore, it is important that managers select that alternative that will be the most successful and reasonable. Finally, you have the implementation of the decision, and this requires time, planning, preparation, and personnel, and evaluation of results. Managers often deal with the unforeseen consequences even when they have carefully considered the alternatives. And lastly, we want to talk about total quality management. And what is total quality management? And this is the management, um, this coordination of effort directed and improving consumer satisfaction, increasing employee participation, strengthening supplier partnership, and facilitating an organizational atmosphere of continuous quality improvement. The benefits from this will be lower operating costs, higher return on sales and investment, and improving the ability to use premium prices rather than competitive prices. You can find all of this in the Foundation of Business, 4th edition. Thank you and have a nice day.